What is up, my fasting family? My name is Justin. This is Fasting Philosophy, and in today's video I want to share with you guys a little something that I read out of this book. I finished this book about just a couple days ago, and chapter 6 I found something that was like really specific to fasting and something that really resonated with me, and I thought it would be a good idea to share it with you guys. Whenever I read these books, I sticky note all the really important stuff, and then I come through and I highlight everything, so that way, if I found something really valuable, I can go back and I can basically reread the entire book and just reread the portions that were valuable to me, or I can give it to like a friend, family member, and they can, just read the most important parts. But anyway, that's not why I'm making this video. I want to share with you guys the portion that I thought was really good and really kind of was fasting focused. This is going to be some fasting focused motivation for you. So the next time that you're thinking about stopping your fast, just think about this. So chapter 6 in this book, The Compound Effect, it says, there is a point at which you hit the wall and come face to face with your true inner character. Suddenly all the projections and ideas you had about yourself are stripped away and you're left with the naked truth. Your mind starts inventing all sorts of convenient alibis on why it's okay to stop. It is then, when you're faced with one of life's greatest questions, do you push through the pain and continue on, or will you crack like a walnut and give up? Now, I thought this was very powerful because, a lot of times when you're doing extended fasting, and recently, when I'm trying to push past 48-hour fasts and go into that second night just completely fasted and go to sleep, I've been struggling a lot with it, and it's kind of making me reflect on myself and kind of making me question, what am I doing? And what I've had to do is I've kind of had to change up my strategy a little bit. So I had to put myself in different environments, and I'm going to make a video on different things that I do on fasting days that are different from just, eating days, because when you put yourself in environments where people are eating, or you put yourself around people who are eating, it makes it extremely difficult to fast. But the big point about this is there's going to be a point when you hit the wall. When you're fasting and you hit a wall, you're going to come face to face with your inner character, and you're going to come face to face with the question of, should I stop my fast? And what I really liked is how it says that you're going to start coming up with ideas and alibis on why it's okay to stop. And that's exactly, I've definitely done that. I've come up with things like, well, I'm just really stressed out, or my business is really stressing me out, and all the work that I'm doing is, stressing me out. So that is a point. You come to a point where you need to evaluate yourself and evaluate, am I stopping because something is going wrong, or am I stopping my fast just because of my limiting beliefs, things of that nature. So I'm going to keep going. So when you've prepared, practiced, studied, and consistently put in the required effort, sooner or later you'll be presented with your own moment of truth. In that moment, you will define who you are and who you are becoming. It is in those moments where growth and improvement live, when we either step forward or shrink back, when we climb to the top of the podium and seize the medal, or we continue to applaud, or we continue to applaud sullenly from the crowd for others' victories. So basically, in that moment when you're deciding, should I end the fast, should I continue fasting, that's when you define who you are and who you are becoming. In those moments is where growth and improvement live. So when you can push past old barriers and old, when you push past what you've previously done, you are, improving yourself, you're growing. And it says, this was a quote by Lance Armstrong, in my most painful moments on the bike, I am at my most curious, and I wonder each and every time how I will respond. Will I discover my innermost weakness, or will I seek out my innermost strength? Now, if you guys have ever come into this situation where you're trying to fast and you have the best of intentions to fast, but then that question pops up into your head, wow, it would be good to eat, and I should eat because of this reason or that reason. You're hitting that wall, and I've hit that wall multiple times. And just realizing that you are hitting the wall, and that you are making excuses for yourself, and that when you push past that wall is when you get the true growth. So he goes on to say, it's not getting to the wall that counts, It's what you do after you hit it. So, I mean, obviously, if you're in dire situation, if you're in dire straits, you know, things are terrible and you're extremely fatigued and you get into the point where you're about to die, obviously break the fast. But I mean, a lot of things in our lives and a lot of challenges that we come across, we stop short of, you know, where we could potentially be. And I've done this multiple times. I've stopped short of my potential many a times. And so next time that you hit a wall in fasting, in any goal that you have, you need to ask yourself, you know, are you making excuses? Or because that's the defining moment. When you hit the wall is your defining moment. What you do after that will either make or break you. So it goes on to say, hitting the wall isn't an obstacle, it's an opportunity. It's not until situations are difficult, when problems come up, temptation is great, that you get to prove your worthiness for progress. When temptation is great, when the problems arise, that's when you prove your worthiness. That's beautiful. As Jim Rohn would say, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. When you hit the wall in your disciplines, routines, rhythms, and consistency, realize that's when you are separating yourself from your old self, scaling that wall, and finding your new, powerful, triumphant, and victorious self. That was really powerful. When you hit the wall in your disciplines, that's when you are separating yourself from your old self, scaling the wall, and finding your new, powerful, triumphant, and victorious self. So pushing past those limiting beliefs and just really exceeding expectations. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it was really powerful, and like I said, I've been trying to push past these 48-hour fasts and go into like 2 days, you know, that second night of sleep while fasted, and I've been hitting like some mental blockades, and I've just been kind of struggling lately. So that was something that really spoke to me, and I really just wanted to share with you guys. If you guys like this kind of style of video where I you know, read off what I've been reading and kind of relate it to fasting, definitely hit the like button. Definitely know in the comment section, and if this helped you at all, please let me know in the comment section as well, because that's basically why I want to make these videos, is to help other people and share things that I've learned. So the compound effect, when you hit the wall, that is your defining moment. So next time you are thinking, next time you hit the wall, I want you to think to yourself, are you creating this in your mind? Are you creating alibis and reasons why you should stop? And when you do hit that wall, realize that is when, you know, your character is coming into question. And when you push past that wall and when you push your boundaries, that is when you are making progress and becoming an even better person than you were before. So anyway, I know it's kind of a long video, but if you stuck with me through it, I greatly appreciate it. My name is Justin. This is Fasting Philosophy. Hit the like button, hit the comment section, and let me know what's going on. And also hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Until then, stay fasted, my friends. Peace.